So Minion DHR2 3C double down. So a bit thicker than the EXO casing, a bit more durable. The 3C, so softer compound on the sides. Now this is worn out quite fast. I've only had it on for about 6 weeks. And I've chewed through it a fair way. You can see that stuff. It's probably down to half, 3/4 of the way done. The side knobs aren't tearing off or anything, so there's still plenty of grip on the sides. But it's getting a little slick on the top, just a little bit. It's losing its grip. Whereas the other 3Cs that I've used, like the EXO 3Cs, they seem to have grip all the way to the end. But this is dying off a little bit early. So I'm taking it off, swapping it over. And also, just speaking of the double down and how durable it is, I took a fairly big hit. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is. So I took a fairly big hit just here. You can see that's a decent ding, and no damage to the tyre at all. It didn't lose any air, it didn't burp at all, so that's pretty impressive. It was a big hit as well, so I was surprised I didn't flat. It's flat spotted the rim a little bit, just a tiny bit, you can kind of see, but still pretty close to true, which is impressive as well, so good wheel build. But this sidewall is starting to feather up a whole heap. I'm not sure if you can see that in the light. Let's turn around a bit. But it's got the crisscross and it's also feathering, which I wouldn't have expected this early. Tear there, which didn't leak any fluid or anything. But yeah, you can see more or less the whole way around it's got a fair bit of feathering, but I think it's only on that one side. So this side, it's starting to feather, but not as bad. So yeah, the double down. This is the DHR2 double down in 2.3. It's only, I think it's 1,000 grams, or just over a kilo. So it's actually quite light. It's the lighter, I think it's the lightest double down they do. My EXO Minion DHF, which is going to go on here, is only, I think it's 900 grams or something like that. So there's not a lot of difference between the two for that extra protection. So if you're thinking double downs, they're not a bad idea for sure. A little bit extra protection, worth the dollars. Here's a good look at the dent without the tyre on. So you can see that is a huge impact. That's a big impact on these flow wheels. And I've just pulled it out with a adjustable spanner and some soft jaws out of my vise. So aluminium, just a bit of aluminium between the rim and the adjustable spanner. But that, yeah, that's a big impact. And tyre not damaged, no burp, no slits, no cuts, and just kept trucking. So double downs, definitely the way to go in the back if you can sacrifice a little bit of weight. Also, this tyre was running Peatys sealant, and this is the outcome after 6 weeks in the tyre. A little chunk there, it's bugger all. The majority of it's still liquid. Good, it's actually got nice, reasonable coverage over the whole tyre, so confident that it would have done the job if it needed to. But yeah, don't cross-contaminate your sealants if you're going to be running Peatys from stands or stands from Peatys. Make sure you clean your tyres properly and you shouldn't have an issue. In terms of it sealing the tyre under tubeless, under the pressure on the bead, no worries. The bead was super easy to break when I took the tyre off, so it wasn't a really strong adhesive. but the gear didn't dry up and turn into a big monster. So yeah, better than my last round was with Peatys. So just keep the contamination away and you shouldn't have a problem with it if you're running this sealant.